Okay, I'm continuing the videos on how to push the government to liberate the sales of estradiol, progesterone, and testosterone, natural estradiol, and also androcure, which is the only synthetic molecule. Okay, and the way I'm going to be doing it, okay, as I mentioned in my other videos before this, okay, is by bringing two sexologists and one hospital in front of the judge of the, I think it's the small court of in my province, okay, and also is to bring the government of Quebec in front of the Supreme Court of Canada for discriminating against white boys with or white men or trans women with dark brown hair, okay, which are Gaulois or French Canadian, okay, because they're seeing us as not pretty, too sex oriented, and also that we have destroyed the German Empire because of we have caused the First World War and the Second World War with the French, and since the French Canadian are the same race as the French, so we're getting punished because of that. Okay, there's a lot of discrimination. Okay, now I'm continuing, so I'm gathering some data proving that white males, psychiatrists and psychologists, are refusing French Canadian white boys with dark brown hair, which are French Canadian boys in Quebec, Ontario, especially in Quebec, that refusing feminizing hormones such as estradiol and androcure and or also progesterone. Okay. So, and now, as I gather, is that all around western Quebec, okay, all the males who want to look like women, who want to feminize their body, have to go through the general hospital, the clinic of sexuality, human sexuality, and there is a gender clinic, but they hardly talk about it. You know, the health professionals or the sociologists or the social workers in CLSC, I think. Those are public clinics throughout Montreal and also like other cities in Quebec. So they're all referring all boys or men who want to French Canadian men and French Canadian boys and French Canadian men who want to feminize their body, or they want to become women. Okay, whatever what they want. They're referring to the clinic of sexuality in the Montreal General Hospital, which is run by Dr. Asselian. Okay, and he tends to refuse, like in block, all French Canadian boys and men, just the hormones. Okay, I could understand refusing them or postponing or trying to extend the therapy for surgery like a vaginoplasty or a castration, but not the hormones. The hormones are not dangerous. They're not. They don't amputate anything, and they're reversible. Most of it is reversible. They're reversible at 98%, 95%. Okay, and well, they're natural, so there's no problem. Okay, now English Canadian throughout Western Quebec, and also the exotic Canadians, which are other than English, German, and French, or Italian, whatever, Western Europeans, are being sent to Project 10. Okay, Project 10 is supposed to be a youth. That's where they accept all the young trans people, trans persons in Project 10. But I'm suspecting that they're accepting even adults if they are English Canadians or exotic Canadians. Okay, English, German Canadians or exotic Canadians to get the hormones. And there's I can't remember the name of the I think it's Shugo Bosch or Shugo Bosch or something. That's the medical doctor. But they get the hormones like on the first meeting. Okay, compared like French Canadian boys and French Canadian men get the hormones like 5, 10, 20 years after like a therapy, which is disgusting. Okay, so racism is racism. I mean, this is like stupid. There's no medical basis by that sort of discrimination against French males, okay, or Gaulois male, which is the racial stock, okay, which the Gaelic at the times of the Gauls during before the Roman conquest, okay. So now let's see. I'm gonna be calling Project 10. They might be closed, okay, which if they're closed, like I'm not gonna publish this video. Okay, that's 6 minutes. Alright, Project 10. Project 10, okay. Project. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. Okay, so. Okay, Project 10. Because when I go to a group session, like it tends the English Canadians, the exotic Canadians tend to have the hormones much quicker than the French Canadian or the Gaulois Canadians in Quebec. Okay, so now let's see. I'm gonna. Boy. Yeah, louder.
Hi, you've reached Project 10. Please dial any of the following extensions to speak with the relevant person. For support services, dial 0. For our trans activities, including the Gender Give program, dial 1. For our drop-in groups, dial 2. Please hold while we connect your call to...
No, I don't know.
Project 10, hello?
Yes. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I was just wondering, do you still have that doctor working for Project 10? I think it's Shugo Bosch or Shugo Bosch. I can't remember.
We currently don't have any doctors working for Project 10. Yeah, the connection might have been through our support services.
The support service.
And I'm not sure what doctors Julian is working with at the moment. But if you recall, there's a section for support services, like an extension number for support services, and you'll get Julian on the line.
Okay. Okay, but your Project 10 is affiliated to maybe some of the medical doctors or endocrinologists. Is that right?
Yeah, we have a trans health network, and on that network we have a list of doctors that we know we have connection and
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Do I give? Okay.
You can also find it on our website actually.
On your
If you
website?
go to services
Services. Okay.
under trans, yeah,
Uh,
under trans activities,
okay.
there should be a subcategory that says Trans Health Network.
Okay. Okay. I heard that Project 10 is only for people under a certain age. Is that right?
The network is mostly just if you're looking for a doctor, the doctor won't have an age requirement. Like the doctor will still accept you no matter what your age is, unless they have a clause in there, like if they're a children's doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But the doctors on our list should be able to use accept patients over the age of 25.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's not really the age limit. Like other services, like coming to our drop-ins and things like that, you do have to be between the ages of 14 to 25. But to use these doctors, since it's not through Project 10, it's just a list of doctors that are safe.
Okay.
The doctors will be able to accept patients over 25.
Oh, okay, okay. But the doctors are affiliated directly to your Project 10 are the only service people under 25, between 14 to 25, let's say. Is that right?
Okay. There currently is no doctor to my knowledge. I could be wrong. Like Julian could have something going on that he didn't tell me about. That's
Okay.
always a possibility. So I think to get more detailed answers to your questions, you can call back this same phone number that you called.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of clicking my extension, you can click support services extension. I can't remember the number off the top of my head.
Oh, okay, okay. But it's like if I phone the same number and then I choose the support service.
Yeah, when you listen to the menu, it'll be like trans activities, support services, groups, like the different categories.
Okay.
The one that you want is support services.
Yeah. The reason why I'm asking is because like I've been going into a forum called Un Autre Genre, and they were talking about all the different doctors that were the different and also I've been referred to the general hospital when I was about 15 years ago and 20 years ago, let's say. And they were talking about this doctor, Shugo Bosch, I can't remember. I have to check on the actual name. So, but that was like let's say 2009, 2011. Okay. And
yeah.
they were saying
We've changed a lot over the past few years.
That's right. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And they were referring. They said it's only young people, and when they go see this doctor, they get the hormones like almost at from Project 10. When they go to Project 10, they nearly get the hormones like in 1 week to a month or something like that, instead of like 2 years, 5 years.
Okay. Well, we have for trans folks at P10 currently, we have trans activities, which is in charge of like gender gear, making sure the Trans Health Network is up to date, and different activities to ensure that trans folks have their own safe spaces within Project 10.
Trans what? Trans folks. Okay, trans folks. Okay, sorry.
Trans folks.
Yeah. Okay, I heard transphobe for some reason. Okay, trans folks. FOLKS. Okay, sorry about that. What about the new service in the general hospital? Because apparently in 1979 they asked this clinic of human sexuality that started with Dr. Asalian, and after that in 2001 they started this one. It's called the trans clinic, like in the general hospital, and the human sexuality does not exist anymore. They got canned because I'm suspecting because of a lot of complaints. But what about you guys? Do you have contact with the the trans clinic at the general hospital? So how, and if not, do you have any idea how they work?
I'm just the office administrator, so the training that I have and the knowledge that I have is very basic.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Julian would know more information about this because
Okay.
he actually works like with the youth and he knows all the different resources around Montreal because he actually like refers people to them.
Okay.
Whereas I just tell people to go see Julian.
Okay. Is it possible? Okay. Instead of me hanging up now and calling again, and then you selecting support service, is it possible you could transfer me to the support service? Is it? Do you have that capacity?
I've never been asked this question. I will see what my phone's option says.
Okay,
It's
thanks.
pretty easy. If not, then I'll let you know. I can't figure it out.
Okay, okay,
But give me a second.
okay. No.
Yeah. Because I'm on my phone, because it calls my phone.
Oh, okay. You're on your
On my phone.
yeah.
It's not on an app. If I was on the app, then I'm pretty sure I can transfer you. But because I answered directly from my phone, I don't think I can.
No, you can't. Okay. In that case, I'll hang up and I'll phone the same number, and then I'll choose a support service. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
If you still need more support, feel free to call back.
Sure. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's it for now. Project 10. No, it's racist. Project 10. Okay, now let's see here. Okay.
Hi, you've reached Project 10. Please dial any of the following extensions to speak with the relevant person. For support services, dial 0. For our trans activities, including the Gender Gear program, dial 1. For our drop-in groups, dial 2. For our Full Circle program, dial 3. To discuss donations or fundraising projects, dial 4. For communications and social media, dial 5. Finally, if you would like to speak to the executive director or if you have general questions, please dial 6. Please note that due to COVID-19, all employees are working remotely. Bonjour, vous avez rejoint le projet 10. Veuillez composer l'une des extensions suivantes pour parler avec la personne responsable. Pour les services de soutien, composez le 0. Pour nos activités concernant les personnes trans incluant le programme de Gender Gear, composez le 1. Pour les
Please hold while we connect your call to. Project 10, hello?
Oh, sorry. It's okay. It's the wrong extension. Sorry, it's me again. Okay, I think it's 0. I have to choose 0. Okay, thank you. Okay, so
Hi, you've reached Project 10. Please dial any of the following extensions to speak with the relevant person. For support services, dial 0. For our trans activities,
looks like nobody's there. Okay, I'll have to check the. Okay, I'll get my iPad because I have the. I could get the name of that doctor that maybe used to work for Project 10 in Montreal, and also. Okay, and I got a few data here. And I'll be back. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Oups, t'as un autre genre. Ah, merde. What the hell? Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, now this is the form. Okay, cool. Now this is the form I'm talking about. I don't know if you get it. Hold on, you can't see. Unfortunately, the glare is not really helping. Now, maybe if I change it like this, there's gonna be less glare, which okay, like this, I guess. It's even worse. Okay, I can't get rid of the glare. Okay, now this is the form that I'm talking about. Okay, I wouldn't be able to. Okay, this is a Quebec transform in French. For anybody could go there, but it's like all. Most of them are French Canadian. Okay, so now I go to psychology. Oh, okay, so let's see. Now, those are the addresses of the. Okay, so they have the address of some of the psychiatrists and psychologists. Okay, turns out I can't find the Shugovlash or Project 10. Malek, Susi. Okay, I don't know, like I would mention the name of the psychologist, but I don't know if I can. there's no point actually, unless it's something specific. Let's say hormones. Now I go to the hormone font. Okay. That doesn't work. Maybe resource. I've seen it somewhere posted up on AI. Let's see, transsexuality maybe. No, it doesn't work. So it must be in here. I thought it was more extensive. Psychology. these messages are 2015. That's where most the French Canadians started to get the hormones a little bit more easy, much easier. Okay, I can't. Okay. That doesn't. Okay, Project 10. I'll see if they have it. Stand. Maybe they'll have Project 10 here. Let's try here. Project. Okay. Let's try this. If it's not gonna work. Okay, I can't seem to find it, but it's funny that when we read forums, we read stuff and then we can't remember where we find them, which is kind of like compared to when we read books, we tend to find, you know, not all the time, but it's much easier to find stuff that we've read in a book or with a specific book, but like for some reason on the internet or on the screen of a computer, it's a little bit harder, especially with forums. Okay. So that's it for now. The only data that there won't be any glare on this. As I said, I'm collecting data that there is a discrimination against French Canadian males of if they want to feminize their body or gradualize their body. Okay, so, and for this here, I don't have much time to, okay, so I didn't get much of an answer with Project 10, okay, but I suspect one, like between 2007 to 2011, I noticed that, like I said, English Canadian males and exotic Canadian males got the hormones much quicker than the French Canadian males, okay, to feminize their body. So, and I'll continue these action another time, okay, so next time.